What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now in this video I'm gonna have a very special method that's brand new and it's pretty much unlike what you've seen before. This is gonna be an amazing method, and for this specific method we are gonna be promoting CPA marketing offers. I have here Max Bounty open, but you can pretty much use any other network that you want. And this method works with other networks as well. It doesn't matter if you have Max Bounty or some other network, but I'm gonna be showing you Max Bounty in this video. And so the first thing you have to do is you have to figure out what kind of niche you want to promote. The thing about this specific method is you are looking for niches that have a lot of offers. So what I really like for this specific method is sweepstakes, surveys is really good. So for instance, surveys is perfect. Free stuff is really good. Email submits is really good. You can promote e-commerce, but in my opinion, surveys are gonna perform a lot better. Sweepstakes surveys. So for instance, let's go into surveys. You can basically click this, apply search options. You can apply approve to run, obviously. You can pick United States because we're gonna be targeting United States traffic for this. You can target any country you want. And so once you have a list of offers, you can basically decide what kind of offers you wanna promote. Generally speaking, we are going to be targeting a certain country. So for instance, let's say we're targeting United States. You'll be basically picking United States offers. And how does this method work? So let me show you the diagram first, just to explain how things are. We have a visitor here. We have a traffic source. And really, when we're doing CPA marketing or affiliate marketing, we are really a middleman, right? We basically take a user and we guide them to buy a product or service, right? And hopefully with our link, we get a commission. So we're like a promoter. We guide them. Maybe this person wanted to buy this in the first place. Maybe they did not. Maybe they had no idea this product existed. Maybe they knew the product existed. But regardless of all, they're interested basically to buy a certain product. And so we basically find these users and we guide them. And there are lots of ways. You can do direct linking. I do not recommend direct linking, so do not even ask me in the comments. I just don't like this method. It doesn't really work as well, and I highly do not recommend it because you're gonna have all kinds of problems. And so you can have a website, right? You can have a little website where you direct the user and that website has affiliate links. You can have a tool that does something, some kind of an app. You can build your own brand and promote products. This is similar what we're gonna be doing today. You can do survey engagement and a lot of other things. What we are gonna be doing today is we're gonna essentially be building assets. So instead of all this, we're gonna have an asset team. And specifically, what we are gonna be doing is we're gonna be building an email newsletter, okay? And so basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna use an app, a really easy to use app to build an email newsletter. And maybe every day, maybe every other day, maybe every week, we are basically gonna be sending different offers. And so if you go to this tool called Substack.com, it's a place where you can basically create newsletters. It's a place for independent writing. And this is a lot better than any of these email campaign services, automated services, any of that. This is very different from that. And all you really need to do is click on Start Publishing. Here I'm basically logged in. I'm basically setting up my account. So I'm basically gonna create my publication, right? The publication name is James Newsletter. And for this idea, remember, we are working with a niche. So let's say you wanna promote surveys. I think surveys is actually one of the better categories, but any offer that's like less than $5 is gonna be super ideal. We have $10. So any surveys, any free stuff, any sweepstakes, I recommend to start with surveys, but you can try anything you'd like. And what we're gonna do is we need to think of a brand name for this, right? We cannot call it surveys because it just doesn't sound as good. You can call it side hustle ideas. You can call it work from home ideas. You can call it, extra income ideas. So for instance, I'm gonna call it side hustle, work from home here. Something like this, side hustle 101 or James side hustle, something like this. You can think of a name, but you want it to be a cool name, right? You don't want it to be take these surveys and make money. It's very boring, right? And now you basically write, what's it about? And you can basically type something like, we help people receive the hottest gossip about armadillos, right? It basically says, so what we want is like the best ways to make money from home. Okay, and then you're gonna have your web URL. You can basically put whatever you want. I can basically put Side Hustle 101. Let's see if it's available. And I'm gonna press continue and let's see if it's gonna create it. And it wants me to import your mailing list. Now, assuming we're starting off from scratch, we don't have an email list, we can basically press skip and that's all we have to do. Now we have a full featured newsletter when we can basically send people. We have a website, we have everything completely done for us, right? This is an amazing method. And this is the main page, right? The best ways to make money from home by James Hustle. Welcome to James Side Hustle, work from home by me, James Hustle. Sign up now so you do not miss the first issue. And this is what they're gonna see. So we can basically click on this, and that's gonna create this kind of a share dialog box. And you can copy the link and you can share this on Twitter, right? Take a look at this. You can basically share this on Twitter. You can share it on Facebook, LinkedIn, email, Reddit, and Hacker News. And this is a lot better, right? This is a great site, this Substack, right? Because the people that use this site, they basically create newsletters that are in specific niche. So this is a great place. There's a lot of great creators, right? If you go to Substack, you can basically take a look at who writes on Substack. This is the kind of people, writes about pregnancy and parenting, writes about politics of monopoly on big, writes about what she's into. So you can create any kind of newsletter, and this makes it super easy to do so. So for instance, we are here, and then you can basically modify the screen. You can do a lot of interesting things. Then you can basically go to the dashboard and you can see, okay, are you getting subscriptions? You're gonna see how many people you have. You're gonna see how many views. And the next thing you can do is you can basically create a new post, right? So for instance, we're gonna say, so let's say we're sending offers. You can do a daily list, you can do a weekly list, you can do Monday and Thursday list, you can do every other day, something like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's really up to you how you wanna do it. And so for instance, I can enter a title, something like this, Side Hustle issue number 100, right? Or let's say we start with 1, and then you said number 2, number 3, number 4. And then you have a subtitle here, and then here, you're basically gonna list the offers. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Let's say we go to Max Bounty, I click approve to run, I apply search options, and then basically I have the offers and I can promote, okay? So we have survey voices. I'm gonna open this offer, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to structure this specific email, okay? So we are gonna open this up, we're gonna wait until it loads. So here I am looking at this offer, and as you can see, allow traffic types as email. And this is exactly what we're doing. We have newsletters here. And all you really have to do is build a tracking link. We're gonna click on email, we're gonna click on raw link, and we have the link, right? You can read more stuff here. They have, some information here, some restrictions, and you really wanna read all of this, right? The first paragraph is targeted to the user. This is what the user wants. You have to read this and you have to rephrase it in your own way. And I'm gonna show you. The second paragraph is basically targeted at you. It tells you the conditions of this offer, the conditions for you being accepted. Lead converts an easy first page submit. Only supplied creatives and LPs can be used, right? So you have to read this carefully. And so what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna go out, and we need to make, sometimes they tell us how much the user is gonna receive once they sign up. Sometimes they don't. So you have to basically read a little bit. You have to do a little bit of work. You have to read. Some offers tell you, some offers don't. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to this Substack, and you're gonna say something. Hey there, this is Side Hustle issue number 55. Let's say this is 55. You're gonna do it obviously. And in today's issue, we have the following special offers curated just for you. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna create a list. We have here a list, right? You have your offers. You can do one. You can change it to basically something like this, kind of a bullet list, right? We're gonna have this, and then you're gonna basically go back to the offer, and you're gonna say I survey world. You're gonna go back here, and you're gonna type I survey world, and then you're gonna have a description. Get $5 just for signing up, make as much as, whatever, $800 a week or whatever they are basically showing on their landing page, right? Do not make your own claims, talk about, and then you're gonna have your affiliate link. So if I go back here, I'm gonna copy this link, I'm gonna go back to my editor, and I'm gonna create a link here, right? I can basically enter the URL, it's really great. And I can basically have a call to action, sign up here, and I can also make a link here as well. And now I have this, and you wanna do this, you wanna have 5 offers. Now, because this is gonna be a repeatable email, it's not like a one-time thing, it's not like a one-time PDF that we do in some of the other methods. You do not wanna list like 50 offers, right? I recommend 5 offers, right? And that way, if you go to Max Bounty, if you go to the search screen, you have a lot of offers. Look at this, you have a ton of offers, right? and you can basically, or you can have 2 offers, right? If you have 2 offers and you're sending it every other day, it's gonna look a lot more interesting, right? It's gonna be like a list of curated offers. So for instance, if I say Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or maybe weekly, you have to experiment a little bit, right? Maybe daily, but if you do daily, you're gonna run out of offers very, very quickly. And the other thing you have to understand is max bounty offers come and go. You have new offers all the time. So if you send something like this, you can also say something, this method, these offers have a limited time, because they do have a limited time. And max bounty, they come and go. And so you can do 5 offers. I recommend not more than 5, maximum of 5 offers. And then you can basically choose the schedule that you want. You can experiment daily. You can experiment every other day, you can do weekly, it's really up to you. And then you're basically gonna go down and you're gonna click on publish. And what it's gonna do is basically gonna send this posting directly to your email list. And so it's a really, really great app. It's a really amazing app. And so the other thing you have to understand is that it's very easy to promote this app. You can basically advertise on Facebook, right? You can go into groups. You can do a lot of interesting things. It's a free email list of making money online. There's no problem, we're not selling anything, we're delivering value. So for instance, you can basically go here and you can copy the link, and then you can go on Facebook, you can go on Facebook groups, you can run ads to it, you can do all kinds of interesting things. And we are building a list. We are building a list, and that is why it's a lot better method. And because this is all hosted on the service, because it's all created, you do not need to create your own website, you do not need to use ActiveCampaign, because they can see that you have your opt-in forms on here. You're not gonna have any problems, right? Because when people are gonna sign up, it's gonna see that they're basically signing up. You're not importing a big list, and this is what I recommend. Then you have your dashboard, you have your account settings, you have a lot of interesting things that you can do. And so you can basically tell your friends, like I said, you can share it on Hacker News, Reddit, everywhere you want. And I want to show you 2 more apps that you can basically even make more money with this app. If you go into Rabbit, you can basically make your newsletter multiply like rabbits. You can basically join the waiting list. And this is a referral type system that's gonna help you grow your mailing list on autopilot, right? You can basically, it's gonna get other people to basically share your list and have it grow virally, right? This is a really, really great service. Here's another one, it's called Spark Loop. Let your subscribers grow your audience for you. Smart newsletter and course creators use Spark Loop referral programs to get more high quality email subscribers on autopilot. You can basically join here. I would recommend basically sign up with both of these services. And then you can also go on Facebook. You can go on a lot of these other forums, a lot of these places. The best part about this is a legit service, right? This is an absolutely legit service, because it's not shady. You're not using some, really affiliate marketing tools. This is a really, really cool service, and you're delivering value, right? If you do not really, if you do not have maybe 10 offers in every email or 50 offers, if you have like maybe 5 maximum offers, you're gonna be delivering value, and it's not gonna be seen as though you're spamming or you're scamming somebody, or it's gonna seem shady. It's gonna be legit, and you can create as many lists as you want. So maybe you wanna promote sweepstakes, you want to promote e-commerce offers, you want to promote free test products. You can basically create a separate email list and market it in separate groups. So let me show you how you can do it with Facebook real quick. So basically I went on Facebook, I typed work from home, I went into groups, and I have a bunch of groups where I can promote this mailing list. And all you have to basically do is something like, hey, would you like be subscribed to the newsletter, where you're gonna receive interesting ways of working from home or interesting side hustle ideas every day or every other day or every week. And that's all you have to do. And you're gonna sign up with both of these tools. They're gonna help you grow. You can go to forums, you can go to communities. And remember, this is not spammy, this is not scammy if you follow the instructions that I'm talking about, because there are ways of doing it the wrong way. And you don't want to do it the wrong way. You want to do it the right way so that people see the value that you're bringing. All right, guys? So this is an amazing method. And like I said, you do not need to promote surveys, although I recommend starting with surveys. You can basically promote, e-commerce, you can promote interesting products, right? Interesting gadgets. You can basically, so the thing about e-commerce is that there's not a lot of e-commerce products compared to surveys, right? So what that means is that you will have to basically maybe have 1 e-commerce products. And I recommend, if you're gonna be doing e-commerce, right? So let's say I go into e-commerce, what I recommend is basically sending one product per email. So this product costs a lot more, right? Whereas surveys, they sign up for free, but the product they have to pay for it. So you do not want to send 10 product offers in one email list. You want to basically send one product and you want to have a description. You want to talk about it. You want to list the benefits. You want to list this. And if you basically start really interesting, so for instance, if I type here e-com, you're going to see some e-commerce here, right? So here we have e-commerce products that you can promote. And the thing about this, you have to have a very interesting angle. You have to have a nice description. But this is another, right? The per lead value is higher, so you do not need to send 5 e-commerce products in one listing. You can basically send one, and you can basically choose United States. You can choose something else, depending on where you're promoting. I picked United States because we basically go into groups where people are predominantly from the United States. But you can also go into UK groups if you're from the UK. If you're from Australia, you can go into Australia communities. If you're from another country, you can go in those country-specific communities and promote those specific offers. If you're not sure which country to promote, go for USA. It's a much better market. All right, guys, so this is all I want to talk about in this video. This is an amazing method, brand new method. Nobody talks about this method. I promised you yesterday that I will have an amazing method for you today, and so I hope you really enjoy it. Let me know below if you have any questions or issues. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something new, if you've gotten some value here, don't forget to smash the like button. That is highly appreciated, and that's my motivation in order to keep making such videos every single day. All right, guys, so if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, because on this channel we have daily videos every single day. We have a brand new method that teaches you how to make money with affiliate marketing, CPA marketing, or some other method. All right, guys, so once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new method that nobody has ever seen yet.